Hey, what's up, guys? Gerardo Morillo here. Sorry for my absences. Sorry for being MIA. I've been MIA because I've been also healing a lot of my blockages, a lot of negativity from the past. And that's why I'm going to be talking a little bit about this video here about how to clear up negativity, how to clear up blockages from the past, and the importance of it. So what was going on with me is that I've been going through a lot of changes, a lot of healing, a lot of the last 2 weeks to 4 weeks, I've been going through a lot of my own healing of basically restoring a lot of the blockages that I've been having, a lot of the emotional blockages, a lot of the memory blockages, a lot of the things were that I repressed and suppressed in the past. These are the things that I'm pretty much fixing up today. So there's a lot of things that many years ago that I have not really properly fixed right because I was just, denying, suppressing, repressing. And what that does is that it creates these blockages. And in a sense, it's kind of like a self-betrayal where you're not taking care of your own needs. And by not taking care of your own needs, you kind of just go in this kind of apathy state of not caring about anything and just kind of like giving up altogether. So the last couple of weeks, I myself have been healing a lot of the things from the past that I've suppressed. And I just been doing a lot of changes lately, good changes. These are things that I personally and myself have been have been doing to restore my spirit, to restore my mind, body, and soul. This way that I can be whole, and this way I can be complete again. All right, so without further ado, let's jump right into the topic. Today's topic we're going to be talking about is clear up negativity from the past. So, a lot of times we have a lot of negativities from the past. We form we form ideas about reality based upon our past experiences. So we interpret life based upon what's happened on the past. So, you touch the stove one time, you think all the stoves are bad. This is called overgeneralization. When we take one bad experience and we overgeneralize it. And a lot of people have this sort of thing in their own type of way. So, for example, women have, you know, they've been molested in the past by one guy, all guys are evil. One guy says, okay, girls are not, one girl cheated on me, so all of them are going to cheat on me. And we all have this somewhere in our minds that we have these kind of negativities, these limiting ideas that need to be cleared up because they form blockages within our own body, mind, body, and spirit. If you want something, you need to be congruent in that direction of it, and you can't have like these faulty concepts of it that contradicts your desires. So that's actually like a wholly entirely different kind of topic altogether, but whatever. So when I'm talking about clearing up negativity, I'm talking about the clearing up the blockages from the past. Things like family. This is like the starting point. A lot of our relationships, a lot of our, how do I say this, social experiences stem from our family, whether or not we had a good relationship or not. And this forms our assumption about who we are, what we can do, what we can't do, what we can be, because these are our first foundation of social experiences. So they become our first social reference. So if you had a bad relationship with your parents, these things create a disharmony within your own mind, body, and soul. So maybe like, you had a bad relationship with your parents, it means that you can't trust authority. You can't trust anybody because if you can't trust your parents, who can you trust? So this is what happens with when we have issues in the past, and especially when they carry on, they become unresolved issues, unresolved conflicts, unresolved blockages, emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually. And what this does is that it creates flaws, weaknesses, blockages in our own mind, body, and souls. So moving forward in life, when we're trying to progress, when we're trying to I don't know, get a dream car, house, dream partner, you're attracting your soulmate. We have all of these kind of, you could say, flaws, these viruses, these parasites, these these blockages that are preventing us from moving forward in our life because we never properly took the time to heal them. So sometimes we tend to deny or we tend to suppress, or we tend to shove it all the way to the bottom because we don't want to take a look into the kind of dirt of the past. And what this does is that it makes it so that we're not able to properly move forward. And this is very common for men. Women are better at able to handle their own emotions because they're more emotional in tune with themselves. Men, we have issues with in terms of like how to handle our emotions, and are these emotions okay, or like, I'm a man and like should I even be feeling this way? So we men, we as guys, we're not very good at handling our emotions. And what I'm trying to bring this back to is it's important to clear up these negative flaws, these negative weaknesses from the past, such as healing your relationships with your parents, healing your relationship with your friends, your family from the past. Sometimes it means that you even gotta, hey, call them up and say, hey, man, there's a couple things that I want to catch up with you about certain things. And this is because every single negative experience is stored in the mind and body system, and this forms a negative blockage or a negative like it's there and you will feel it. Like if you resonate with this, you know that there's like a negative blockage that's just there. And a lot of negative from the past will stop your ability to move forward. So it's very important that you forgive the people from your past. You thank them, or you say, I'm sorry. You be the one to step up to the plate. Sometimes you got to be the one to step up to the plate because they, if you wait for other people to step up to the plate, you could be waiting a really long time. You possibly could be waiting forever, and you're probably waiting for a sorry that will never come. So that's why sometimes you gotta be the one that takes the initiative and say, hey, like, listen, I'm sorry about what happened 10 years ago. Let's let's shake hands on it. Let's call it even. Because this is also biblical too, by the way. They talk about sin and like not doing anything wrong. And also Buddhism talks about this as well. Essentially, the main idea is you want to clear up all these negativities from the past between your relationships, these limiting ideas, these limiting beliefs, these old memories that are clogging your mind and body system. Because those things from the past, those painful memories, is what causing you your hurt and your suffering. So there's a couple things on how to handle these emotional blockages. One is to forgive them and truly forgive them. You could do this mentally. You can do this while you meditate to forgive them. Say thank you, I'm sorry, I love you, please forgive me. Choose some of those mantras. This way that you can remove the discharge of that emotional, painful memory. Okay, those people who wronged you in the past, thank you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I'm sorry, thank you. Thank you for teaching me life lessons. All right. So it's about discharging those painful memories in the past that's holding us from progressing forward in our lives. And these could be anything from that one person who we lent money out to. Let's say you had a friend that you gave $100 to buy whatever it was, food or something, and it never paid you back. This to you was a form of disrespect, and maybe that memory makes you not want to trust people. So things like that will form blockages in all kinds of different ways. I'm just using that as one example, but these painful memories prevent our mind body system from leveling up into higher vibrations because we have giant collections of negativity that's there. So it is very important to take the time to address these issues from the past. Say, reach out to someone, an old friend, like maybe you guys had a disagreement and you guys stopped being friends. Reach out to that person, say, hey, I'm sorry, man. Eh, Get it off your chest. Let them know what's happened. In the Bible, they call this confess your sins. And this is a bit of a stretch, but in the Bible, they say confess your sins because by confessing your sins, you get purged and you eliminate of all the things that you've been holding inside. Because our mind and body system needs to be pure and clean. And when we store all these different types of negativity, it hurts us. It harms us and it prevents us from taking those next steps. So the key thing here is to make sure that you are able to, well, one, that you got to really address those concerning issues. What are those concerning issues? What are those concerning memories that you're experiencing right now? And then take a look into those things. Reach out to those people physically. Hey, like, it's been a long time since we last talked. Can we reach out? Can we talk? I got, let's have some fun. And then you talk to them about what happened in the past, and you patch it up, you fix it up. Or you can say, you can meditate. You can just say, thank you, I'm sorry, please forgive me. And this is done because you want to remove the damage from those memories. Our memories stores these negative emotions, and by storing these negative emotions, when you're trying to level up in your life, you're gonna have these conflicting issues. So, hmm, I don't know. You spilled the milk one time. Mom yelled at you and said, "Why you always mess up?" So every time you try to do something, you have in your back of your mind, "Oh my God, I mess up. Mom's gonna yell at me. I'm a loser. I'm a failure." And what this does is that it makes you not able to take action because you have the memories of this conflict from the past. And what you do in that case, what you do is you talk to mom about, hey, mom, like if you were a 5 year old, hey, mom, I don't like that, I felt really bad about that you did that to me, or this is how I felt when you said that to me. And then you patch it up because it's very important to patch up these old negativities that are crippling you and keeping you stuck. So, I mean, just to sum it up, clear up these old negativity from the past, such as memories, family, patch it up, old friends, old family members, reach out to them and say, hey, let's talk, let's catch up, whatever. And it's very important because this is God's law. God's laws, God has certain laws in place, and when you deviate from them, when you would disrespect God's laws, there's bad consequences in place. This one was a little very advanced, so very woo woo. That's all I got for you today. Clear out those negativity, clear out those negative memories, restore your friends, restore your friendship, restore your faith, restore your relationships. Say I'm sorry, forgive other people, say thank you to the people who hurt you, love one another's. And this is because if you yourself want to heal, you got to be the one to take the initiatives. You got to be the one to say, you know what, man, this is it, man. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. And this is how you made me feel that day. And just patch it up. That's all I got for you today. This has been Gerardo Morillo. I hope you liked this video. If you like this video, be sure to give it a like. Also, check out the resources down below because these resources will help to optimize your mindset in order to help you to attract success in anything that you desire. Check me out on prosperitylife.com. Thank you so much.